At its height, Rome ruled the Mediterranean world.
Rome's infrastructure brought prosperity and stability.
Rome was an empire of spectacle and order.
But Rome's grandeur concealed deep fractures.
For 2 centuries, the Pax Romana brought order to the known world.
Its economy, roads, and currency bound millions together. Citizens enjoyed wealth and a flourishing culture. In the shadows, a new faith was born: Christianity. A new era began as the empire embraced a transformed vision for its future. But prosperity was fading. Inflation, famine, and plague spread.
Rome could no longer govern from a single center.
In 395, the empire was divided in 2.
The East remained wealthy and strong.
The West grew poor and weak. Beyond the borders, tribes were on the move.
They pressed harder against Rome's fragile borders.
The frontiers broke, opening the floodgates.
Rome itself was sacked by those once called barbarians. In 476, the Western Empire's last emperor was deposed. The Western Roman Empire was no more. The Dark Ages had begun.
Across Europe, new barbarian kings carved out realms.
Life turned rural, humble, and fragile.
Monasteries became islands of learning and faith.
Here, books of antiquity were preserved.
Without these monks, knowledge may have vanished.
The great cities of antiquity were abandoned.
Ruins told the story of decline.
In the East, the ruler envisioned a grand plan to reclaim the territories of a bygone era.
His rule was immortalized in radiant mosaics.
Byzantine armies sought to reclaim the West.
Italy became a battlefield between Romans and Goths.
But new invaders, the Lombards, swept through.
Byzantium turned inward, building timeless wonders.
Yet the empire would remain divided.
A new power rose in the deserts. Islam.
In a century, an empire stretched from Arabia to Spain.
Muslim fleets swept across the Mediterranean.
Spain fell to the Caliphate. Ancient cities were claimed by new rulers.
In the lands of Francia, a determined leader stepped forward to face the challenges of his time. In 732, two worlds clashed at Tours. Martel's Franks held firm against the storm. The conflict concluded, and from this victory, a new future for the region was forged. With this sacred blessing, a new ruler was aferred, establishing a powerful new dynasty. The Pope now wielded authority over kings.
From this union, a powerful new chapter in history was written, one that would shape the course of nations for centuries to come.
His son Charlemagne set out to build an empire.
For decades, he fought to expand his realm.
His empire stretched across Western Christendom.
At Aachen, Charlemagne built his capital.
On Christmas Day, 800, he was crowned Emperor of the Romans.
3 centuries after Rome's fall, the West had an emperor again. From this very seat, a powerful ruler once commanded a vast realm, leaving a lasting legacy.
His reign sparked a cultural flowering.
Schools spread, preserving learning.
This leader established the foundational structures of governance and law that would shape the realm. A common currency tied his empire together.
Ancient wisdom returned through the Carolingian Renaissance.
After a long and glorious reign, the great ruler passed away in 814, leaving behind a profound legacy.
In 843, his grandsons divided the realm.
Unity gave way to division and weakness.
From the north came the Vikings.
They raided and terrorized Europe's coasts.
From the east came the Magyars.
From the south came Muslim raiders.
As invasions stormed the land, peasants sought protection in castles. Across Europe, wooden strongholds dotted the land.
These motte and bailey castles became symbols of power.
Warriors of this age were mounted knights. A simple tool, the stirrup, made cavalry supreme.
Mounted knights transformed warfare.
Land for loyalty, protection for service. This was feudalism.
Peasants worked the land, sustaining the lords above them.
Agriculture was the heart of survival.
In England, Alfred the Great fought to unify his realm.
His armies defended against Viking raiders.
In Francia, Vikings settled and pledged loyalty. They became Christian lords, the Normans. In the heart of the empire, a new leader was crowned, signifying the dawn of a new imperial age.
His victory united the German tribes.
From these halls, the Holy Roman Empire was born.
But unity quickly broke into fragments.
Everyday life revolved around the manor.
Craftsmen forged tools and weapons.
Even in hard times, life endured.
As technology advanced, defenses evolved from wood to formidable stone, creating structures of unprecedented strength.
New siege weapons tested these fortresses.
Power was local, personal, and absolute.
This was the feudal world: lords, castles, and vassals.
A warmer climate brought abundant harvests.
Villages grew, and old towns revived.
Trade revived, fueling a new merchant class.
Here in Italy, merchants reconnected with the Mediterranean world.
Networks of commerce spanned the continent.
Italian ports thrived as gateways of trade.
Europe's first universities were born.
Scholars rediscovered ancient wisdom.
Quid est veritas?
Paris and Bologna became centers of learning.
Cathedrals soared as monuments of faith.
Artisans poured devotion into every stone.
A new movement stirred. The Crusades.
In 1095, Pope Urban II called for holy war.
Crusaders stormed the holy city.
They carved fragile states on the Mediterranean shore.
Faithful pilgrims followed in their footsteps.
A fierce struggle erupted between popes and emperors.
The emperor begged forgiveness in the snow.
The papacy rose into a powerful monarchy.
Knights celebrated their role in tournaments of chivalry.
The ideals of courtly love and honor shaped knightly culture.
In 1347, the Black Death swept across Europe.
Within years, a third of the population was gone.
Strange figures walked the streets, powerless against the disease.
The plague left entire villages in ruin.
Streets fell silent. Europe seemed to die.
The survivors rose in revolt against their lords.
Innovation flourished. Wind and water powered a new age.
Technology transformed rural life. Metalworking advanced with new techniques. Even the smallest inventions reshaped daily life.
The printing press spread knowledge like never before. Ideas multiplied across Europe.
A new Renaissance revived art and learning. Indeed, the early Church Fathers often interpreted such passages allegorically.
But what if the literal ancient knowledge returned to Europe's libraries?
Gunpowder reshaped warfare.
The age of castles was ending.
New weapons gave common soldiers deadly power.
For a century, England and France tore each other apart.
A peasant girl, Joan of Arc, led France with divine fire. She turned the tide of war.
France crowned its king with Joan's help.
Her legacy endures, a symbol of faith and courage.
Kings grew stronger, curbing the power of their lords.
Gunpowder ended the supremacy of knights.
Nobles became courtiers, serving kings in politics.
France triumphed, pushing England from its lands.
In Iberia, a royal marriage united Castile and Aragon.
Granada fell, ending centuries of Muslim rule. Spain was united under Christianity.
Portugal pushed outward, sailing around Africa.
Caravels braved the ocean winds.
In Spain, Columbus sought to cross the ocean westward.
In 1492, they sailed into the unknown.
Columbus reached a new world.
From Rome's fall to Columbus's voyage, the Middle Ages forged the world we know today.